Welcome back to Deep Thoughts Sonic Adventure 1. We just got done with the Windy Valley and we're gonna go back to Station Square.
Because Sonic has to go by train. But yeah, we spend a lot of time just wandering around the hub worlds, going to the next level, and like, granted they're less offensive hub worlds and things like say 06 or Unleashed, but still, I could really do without them. Like, one thing that I really prefer SA2's progression system for is that it just takes you to the important shit. There's none of this sort of downtime. But now we're going to be getting a power up here.
Well, what about the Chow Garden, though?
That's kind of completely separate from the whole game. That's just like a side thing.
Yeah.
Now we've got the light dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to disagree with Mia for a bit in that like this is like better than it was in SA2 because it isn't really.
Yeah, it is.
Not really.
You're wrong.
Because you have to charge it up, and it's a waste.
I'd rather charge it up and be safe than not charge it up and risk dying every time I use it.
Although you say that, like I remember a couple of years ago, I was playing the Dreamcast version of this. So I had charged the thing up in that particular section there that they specifically put to demo it, let it rip, and it carried on going through the ceiling, and I died. And yeah, fuck, there was a door in the way.
Oh, see, Mia? Oh man.
Yeah, well, you're both racist.
Okay, whatever.
I don't like the Lightspeed Dash at all. It's just really situational and useless most of the time.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it's one of those things that nowadays they sort of bring it back from time to time just because they probably feel they should. Like, I think Generations is the most obvious for that, but like, because that is so situational in that. But fuck this level.
Classic Sonic is in the pinball table,
Oh yeah, but
like in the art.
Mm.
Also, you have two balls.
Original the joke.
I get it.
But
We have
yeah.
one balls now.
Yeah, but when I did this level, I just did this pinball until I got 400 rings, and then I just went to the bank and spent it all. What Flame does is kind of shows off the whole level in itself, and you can do a lot more than
The proper level.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you got to show off absolutely everything, haven't you? And that's totally not because I'm shit at things and decided to wing it at the last second and say that I'm just showing off everything.
Yeah, but in any case, yeah, this isn't a very good level. It's just, why do we have to do this?
It's easily, to me, the weakest level. Like, for all the problems I have with Lost World that we'll touch on later.
Lost World is worse.
No, I prefer Lost World to this.
At least this has this fucking awesome, sexy track, Dilapidated Way. Oh, I love
True.
this song. I love this soundtrack, but this song in particular is sexy.
I for some reason a lot of the synth-based songs in this game, it just kind of irked me. Like I don't like how the synthesizers sound. They sound too irritating for me. So I really didn't care for a lot of the songs on this soundtrack.
I think you're wrong.
So the music direction in this game, there's a fair bit of synthing, quite a fair bit of Sonoi's music, but I think a lot of it's mixed up in this particular soundtrack. And I know synthesizers in general are kind of a point of contention for a lot of people with music, and so I can see why that could be like a little bit divisive for people. But overall, I do really like it. Yeah, the tones themselves I do like, but by the same token, I do know that this kind of thing just isn't for everyone.
It's really sexy in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think that's what this game was going for in terms of its music.
In some parts, yeah.
Especially with some of the vocal tracks.
Mm.
It's definitely 80s crap rock, which I like.
Yeah. Let's watch Sonic Shower.
Sexy.
I like that that's in there. It's a nice little contextual thing. It's a little fun thing.
Yeah, what is a shame is sometimes if you go in there with Tails just stands and watches. I don't know where it's fucked off to now, but we get all the Hedgehog on Foxy Hour you possibly want.
Oh look, it's that character who's appeared in more Sonic games than Knights games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, nice.
He has at this point.
And this song is straight from Nights into Dreams from the Saturn.
Yeah, he's like a literal rip of the track.
It's not even on the SA1 soundtrack.
Yeah, because like fuck remixing or anything, let's just rip it from the game.
Yeah, does anyone remember the Knights Wii game?
Oh, Journey into Dreams.
Yeah, was that any good?
Yeah, I never really got that far into it before I lost interest, but that was because I really weren't into the thing. Like, I know Ling Ritchie loves Journey into Dreams more than Into Dreams, but that I know he's in a minority there. but yeah, I know that the general consensus is that the original one's the better game, and Journey into Dreams was kind of like the disappointing sequel. But for me, who's kind of apathetic on both fronts, I can't really say.
The original Night is awesome. I haven't played Journey into Dreams, but it doesn't look that good.
Yeah, this pinball table. I don't like this pinball table.
Yeah,
Why?
You don't like the card gimmick?
I like it, it's a cool table. It reminds me of the Knights game, except I don't actually play it, I just watch it, which is true to my life in general, because I just mostly watch Let's Plays now.
The design is fine, but it's this later section that we're about to get to that I find quite irritating.
Oh, yeah. But I do sort of waste a little bit of time here because I don't want to have to go back around and like wank around with any other pinball tables once I die here. So that's why I'm trying to get myself pretty close to what I need to get.
Yeah, this section right here with knights and all these rings. I like the aesthetic, but you're not doing anything in this section.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of like
It's like watching a Let's Play.
Well, not exactly, but eh.
Yeah, but Knights, Mia mentioned that Knights is showing up in a lot of Sonic games now because Knights is in Adventure and there's a few like little cameos in Adventure 2, like in Radical Highway and
Pinball Party.
Yeah, Pinball Party as well.
Lost World.
So Knights makes more cameos than Big the Cat?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Poor Big.
Yeah.
We'll get to him when we get to him. I'm going to be defending him.
I'm not.
No, screw Big.
You pick some strange hills to die on, just saying.
Fuck you.
So, THP, what did you think of this level overall?
I like the underground section. The casino. I don't like the pinball stuff at all. Like, I think it's really boring.
Same.
Yeah, I like pinball, but this, like, I just don't like the concept that's this level. That's the reason I don't like it.
I like the casino backdrop and all that, and actually for Knuckles it's probably like one of my favorite levels, but
Yeah, for Knuckles it's actually cool.
yeah, it's really, if it was like,
And the music sounds like porn.
There's that too.
if Sonic's level had more to do with the casino, then it would be pretty okay, but I don't like just playing pinball.
Yeah, I feel like they probably could have done more to it than just the pinball.
Why couldn't Sonic just jump up there?
I don't know, like, he's got a ramp and everything. He could have just spin dashed up there. Like, we've seen him do it. Also, fuck you, Tails, again. Just casually clip through my body.
he could have just gotten a few of the rings, like, sorted them out, make them float somehow, and then just do the light dash to the Chaos Emerald. It's that easy.
Yeah. Like, Tails can fucking fly. Like, Jesus Christ. Just send him up there.
More like casino.
Now we got some... Yeah.
It's what even happens here? I don't even
Fell
know.
out of his ass.
Yeah. Like, then Gassum leaves some implications, and then Eggman sort of flies off, and...
So, does that make Eggman Hitler?
No, it doesn't. As a matter of fact, it was much, much worse. And besides, he didn't want to build an amusement park.
Didn't he? There's no proof of this.
On its ruins, I'll build Auschwitz, the ultimate camp, where I will rule it all.
Oh god, we're going to hell.
I think we were going to hell a long time before this.
Yeah, but this is like the next day. There's Cream, because Cream needs a cameo for some reason.
Shush, I like Cream.
She's good in Advanced 2 because she's OP as fuck in Advanced 2.
She's cute.
Yeah, if you say so.
She's cute.
Now we got another one of these key things. This key mechanic is very odd, and
Oh, it's so hard. You have to grab the key and then you can't go too fast. Oh no, it's ruined. It's 2 keys in the whole game.
Yeah, but why? It just makes no sense.
Exactly. Why do we have to do this?
Who cares?
I care. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's not. It barely wastes any. Like, your time's not that valuable. Let's be honest. It's not going to be that wasted.
Hey, this is quality shitposting time. This game is taking away from me. And I resent
Hey, Mia, that time could have been spent finding the cure for cancer. Come on.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't want cancer to be cured. I need someone to make fun of.
Anyway, Ice Cap. Ice Cap is pretty fucking fun, not gonna lie. And for a start, don't bother with that first inside section. Fuck that noise. Just go straight up
It's a
here.
pretty cool level.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
Nice one.
Yeah, this first part, I didn't really care for it. It felt a bit too claustrophobic for me. Like, it just, like, too condensed.
It's
and by
fine.
the way, this camera
Seriously,
in here
it's
is
fine.
this camera's bad. I hate this camera so much. It's even worse than SA2.
The camera doesn't always cooperate, admittedly.
Well, yeah, the camera's ass, but you have to remember this game came out in 1998.
Yeah, but it's still jank.
Yeah. Yeah, also, here's a quick question. I never found a definitive answer to this, but what kind of budget did they have for this game?
I'm not sure, but I would imagine it would have had, like, quite high priority, given it's, like, the main franchise for the new console. Like, I would imagine they'd have pumped, like, all of their resources into this, because, you know, like, it's the headliner.
I'm quite sure it's a high-budget game.
I believe it had some time restraints, but then, like, literally every fucking Sonic game has time restraints.
Considering when it came out, like, this is pretty high-budget shit we're seeing. That's what people don't really, like, realize, is that this was actually cinematic shit back in the day, like, for
Yeah.
Dreamcast. Like, the only other, like, cinematic games that were, like, this cinematic were, like, Final Fantasy VII, but that was all FMVs, and maybe Metal Gear Solid, but that was, like, way above any standards anyway, so that was, like, the top tier, basically. And everything else was kind of just below that. Whereas SA1, I think it lies in a good place for its time.
Didn't we have Shenmue by then? By now? When this came out?
I don't think so. I think that was a bit later in the Dreamcast lifespan, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was a launch title, I believe.
But, yeah, you keep saying cinematic, but this one's at 60 frames.
Well, the cutscenes are in 30 frames per second, so those are the
True.
most cinematic of all.
When I say cinematic, I just mean...
Production value, you mean?
I mean, this was some good shit back in the day.
Whee!
I know that doesn't make it good today, but at least I guess I appreciate that fact more than other people, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, this fucking snowboarding is so sexy. The song is so sexy.
I really do like this section.
Yeah, this song's my fucking jam, and like, this is just like, I know they're very experimental through this.
You're gonna do it right.
I'm gonna do like the jumping off the things up the top, but like this is kind of, I know Sonic Adventure in general is a very experimental game. There's some things that kind of hit, and there's some things that miss. This is like one of the little gimmick things that works. And there's a Chaos Emerald.
Yay! Also a big penis in the background.
Oh my god.
We've got more Chaos Emeralds, but what will happen to them? Stay tuned for the next episode of Deep Dot to find out.